As I am sat here currently watching the Champions League semi-finals between Inter and AC Milan, hoping for AC Milan to make a comeback and make it interesting, I am also looking at another Serie A team, Lazio. Why does no one talk about them? Like, honestly, I think the last time I heard about Lazio was because of transfer talks or rumors about Milinkovic-Savic, and that's it. Lazio, you need more respect. The Serie A deserves more respect on this channel, and we are doing a Serie A rebuild today. And lads, Lazio, in the previous seasons, as you can clearly tell right here, have not been able to win the league title at all. You have to go back to the year 1999 and 2000 to see them winning a trophy, the Serie A title. So for me today, it's all about taking apart the Lazio situation, rebuilding it up, and taking that team to the top in the most fun way I can imagine.
Oh boy, that sounds terrific.
The top player based on scores on FotMob is Zaccagni this season. He is the one who has done well with 10 goals and 6 assists. Ciro Immobile, 11 goals to his name with 3 assists as well. But obviously the one man that keeps everyone talking about Lazio at times is Milinkovic-Savic. Everyone looks at that guy and thinks, yes, where is he going? But every time I see rumors about him, it's like you need to pay 120 million. The guy's 27 years old already. I really do wonder if he is ever going to make that next step forward. And also, ever since Mourinho has signed with AS Roma and done somewhat well, especially with like cup finals and stuff, this guy has basically erased Lazio out of people's memories. Like, outside of Italy, this is not a dig, I never hear anyone talk about Lazio. What the hell happened? So today, we want to try and make sure that everyone starts talking about Lazio again. We're going to do it with this team right here that has Milinkovic in there, but also some other talented players like Casale and also Maximiano, who actually in real life does not play. He is behind Provedel. So we definitely have to make the right signings in the first transfer window immediately to get people speaking about this team again. We are signing someone who is single-handedly trying to get Getafe out of the relegation zones. Enes Ünal. He is going to be my striker. Yes, I know. This is not a big name. This is not the transfer that will get everyone talking, but this guy is doing incredible things. I believe he has 14 goals and 3 assists this season for Getafe, who are currently stuck in the 18th position, possibly getting relegated out of La Liga. So he's doing a great job, and he comes in with an 80 rating, which I like. Now, Immobile, I know, is 86 rated, but we will have to move him on and cash in on him. His market value right now is 55 million. That is too much for a 32-year-old. I really think he's great, but we need to think long-term. And Enes Ünal would be the perfect solution for this team because he offers a lot that Immobile has as well. Both don't necessarily have incredible pace, right? I mean, we can compare them two right here. Actually, Immobile has 85 pace in the game. I don't remember him being that pacey, but anyways, Ünal is a greatly talented player who's already better in passing, dribbling, defending, and physicality. We just need to work on the shooting and the pace, and I truly believe he will be the guy that will shoot us 2 titles. He is 25, by the way, not the youngest, but one of the better strikers in La Liga. So after the purchase of Ünal, we have let go of Ciro Immobile for 63 million, which is insane to me. Luis Alberto for 51. Felipe Anderson for 23.2 and Hizaj for 7. The next transfer I actually want to make is someone who has been linked to Lazio in real life. The man gets the number 7 and he's a center midfielder. That is Getson Fernandez. Doesn't look like him, I know, but this guy is doing incredible things in Turkey this season for Besiktas. I personally have watched tons of games of his this year, and Lazio is linked to him. And if he actually gets the move across there, guys, this could be a big player. I think that could be a great step for him to get onto that big stage one more time. And he's a center midfielder who obviously at the time was at Benfica, then I believe moved over to Spurs and never really got the playing time, or the ability wasn't really shown at that time And now at Besiktas, he's doing incredible things. And I honestly do believe he is due a move to a big top 5 team. Not big, but at least a top 5 league team out there. And yeah, look at those well-balanced stats. He can do anything. Like, he legit can do anything. And his dribbling is out of this world right now. He gets past people with ease. And I think this would be an amazing transfer for Lazio, especially if Milinkovic-Savic was to leave. Getson can bring that aggressiveness moving forward in while also being a good defender. So yeah, good things. Getson and Unal, 2 good players already here, but I still have plenty of money to spend. Sassuolo have some great players in the Serie A, but now one of them is joining Lazio. He's making that next step upwards. Armand Lauriente. This guy has done very, very well this season for Sassuolo, and a lot of teams are probably looking at him. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a move within the Serie A, as those types of things are very typical and they do happen a lot of times. Now, he's going to be my right winger. He comes in with a right foot, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 77 rated. Obviously, again, not the highest rated of players, but I do believe we are making the right signings for the future of this club. Now, the next ones I want to make, though, especially for the defense, those ones, I want them to be big ones.
Really large, massive, huge.
Let's bring back a man that already knows the Serie A, has played there, but moved to a team where he doesn't seem to be appreciated as much. It is Franck Kessié, the former AC Milan midfielder. He is the first of the big boy transfers we are making. This is an expensive one. 58 million have been spent on his transfer, and he is going to be an essential player when it comes to our team defending well. The defending starts obviously in the attack, of course. Normally you think that, but for me, this is the biggest piece our team needed. Getson, Milinkovic-Savic, both with defensive abilities, but Kessié, this guy needs to play starting 11 football, and I can see Barcelona letting him go. So far, I believe all transfers that we have made have been somewhat realistic, and I'm really happy about that. So Kessié, this one, sat on a bench at Barcelona. Probably a lot of teams want to buy him, and he wants starting 11 football. This is perfect. Lazio could play Champions League. That money could be invested into a transfer like his. Why not? Left back position needs to be sorted out, and at Arsenal, Zinchenko has taken over that spot, and Kieran Tierney, from what I can tell, a lot of people are somewhat frustrated with him, especially the last performance I've seen. A lot of Arsenal fans not necessarily talk well about him. So how about Tierney moves away from Arsenal and away from being a backup player to become a starting 11 player at Lazio? Again, another transfer where our team is going to be opportunistic and pick up players who might not be wanted somewhere else and put them into our starting 11. There he is. He comes in with an 80 rating. Obviously a nice player to have. Lazzari takes over the right back position then. Casale in the centre back spot. And Romagnoli being 27, he can stay. And this is going to be my team going into our first season. Let's hope it all goes well, and by the end of it, everyone is above 80. First season is over, and Lazio has finished in the 6th position. Now, I understand that is not necessarily where they have finished in real life, right? They are competing for Champions League football, and that's okay. Now, we also played in the Europa League. In the Europa League, we are obviously not in the finals because we have lost against Spurs twice with a 3-2 result, and that is obviously not good enough. But what is good enough is the growth in the team. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Enes Unal, 83 rated, 86 shooting. Big upgrades. Lauriente from a 77 to an 81. Milinkovic, still same rating, I believe. Getson up to an 80. Kessié up to an 85. While on the left back position, Tierney has grown by +2, I believe. Romagnoli might have been a +1. Casale +4. Maximiano +3. This is exactly the type of first season I expected, and getting European football on top of it is just a bonus. Enes Unal, 41 goal contributions. Incredible first season for that man right there. I'm telling you, he's gonna lead us to trophies. A new right back has to come in, and it is a player who has had some great performances for Benfica this season. Wasn't as consistently in the starting 11 at first, but I think towards the second half of the season, he started getting a lot of playtime, if I'm not wrong. And it is a player named Alexander Bye. If I'm not mistaken, he is from Denmark. So this guy is gonna be our new right back. Comes in with an 81 rating, 91 pace, 5-star weak foot, great stats on him. 25 years old right now and 6 foot tall. That is my first transfer I'm making this season, and our budget was like 106 mil, so I can still go out there and buy a top player. You know what? I might just get myself a left wing. Zaccagni, I appreciate you, but I want an even better player. At this point, you'd think I'm just trying to help Barcelona to sign Messi with the cash I'm giving them. I am bringing in a player that is on the bench in the starting 11, mostly on the bench. Ferran Torres is the man who I think is perfect for our team. Right here, right now, bringing in a high-rated left wing that wouldn't be super unrealistic. This is the perfect choice for us. Ferran Torres upgrades that left wing, brings in huge ability in terms of attacking play, and just fits in perfectly, guys. This is the attack I wanted. Ferran Torres, welcome into our team. A left wing with great pace, great shooting, passing, and dribbling. 4-star, and only 23 years old. And I believe he's together with Luis Enrique's daughter. Yep, the Spanish national team coach. What a guy. What a way to force yourself into the Spanish national team.
Yeah, boy.
Well, Inter is through to the Champions League final, and we are in the Conference League final. Guys, we haven't been able to stay in the Europa League, but Conference League... Actually, have we ever been in the Europa League this season? No, we already were in the Conference League from the get-go. So we have gotten ourselves a great result right here. And I do wonder where the team is when it comes to the league itself. Top 4 is a thing I want to see, and that is what I'm seeing. And we sadly only get the second position despite having the better goal difference than Inter. But obviously in Italy, a direct comparison is what counts, and that, my friends, causes us to come in second place, barely missing out on our first, I think it's called Scudetto, right? When you win the Italian league. Let me know in the comments down below. But guys, our team itself coming up with great performances, and Enes Ünal is crushing it yet again. Ferran Torres, what a transfer he has been. 25 and 17, 42 goal contributions. And Milinkovic has finally awakened from his endless slumber, coming in with the 89 rating. And Loriente done well, Getson done well. Really, really good stuff right here, guys. And I can showcase the team here once more. We have made good decisions. We have made the right decisions. And I think our team looks better than ever before. So hopefully we can continue on this route. But I do think I am still capable of making some more transfers moving forward. I'm so freaking dumb. Guys, I skipped past this game just there, but I still caught it for you to see. 3-3 in regular time, 5-4 on penalties. Lazio have now won their first European title. So that is great. We are qualified for Champions League football next season anyways. But one thing I want to showcase you guys is that Milinkovic-Savic apparently joins Chelsea when the next transfer window opens. The 29-year-old is making his next step in his career, and I believe we are getting like 155 million for it. So, guys, big moves coming in. A player who has been linked to many teams in this summer transfer window already, or the upcoming summer transfer window, I should say. It is Khéphren Thuram, even linked to the likes of Liverpool. The man from Nice, the son of a legend, Thuram himself. He is coming into our club now to replace Milinkovic-Savic. Now, obviously, ratings-wise, he is way behind him, but he is on par with the rest of the team, so that is fine for me. I really like him. Once again, yet another player who is exceptionally well-rounded, just like Getson as well. So I'm very happy to bring these guys in. He actually has the same amount of shooting, passing, and physicality. I just brought in 2 clones. So according to the development plans, Romagnoli is not going to grow anymore. So I needed a new center-back that can supply us with growth. And that is going to be the left-footed Hincapié, who is great in a back 3, but also can play in a back 4 as center-back or even left-back. He is the one from Bayer Leverkusen coming in. And Bayer Leverkusen, by the way, have just signed Grimaldo. What do we think of that signing? I love it. He could be Frimpong on the left-hand side because Frimpong is probably going to leave. So probably Leverkusen next season is going to be much better on that left-hand side, as they have been much better on the right side in real life this year. But Hincapié comes in with an 82 rating. Obviously, that is not outstanding, but it won't take him too long to catch up to the rest of the team, as he's not too far away anyways. But at this moment in time, I'm very happy with the team. But at the same time, I have 238 million to spend. And I just wonder, what the hell should I do with it?
I think you should give it to me.
I found my way of using that money, and that obviously is strengthening the bench, something I don't do often enough. So Facundo Farias is coming into the team for 46 million. What a backup this will be to Enes Ünal, and I'm going to fill up the entire bench, guys. We're going to have some amazing players in there. Obviously, Cataldi should be part of it. I think Romero should be part of it as well. Escalante, 31. Basic, yeah, he's all right. We have a couple of all right players there, but I want Facundo Farias type players for our bench. Really good ones. Next up, the talented winger from Burnley, Anas Zarauri, 35 million for this one. What's his actual rating here? He comes in with a 78. So with that, we have the wings covered. Romero and Zarauri can be subbed on for Torres and Lauriente. I'll probably turn Zarauri into a right wing. Yep, that's what I will do to make sure. Actually, no, left wing, to make sure he comes on for Torres while Romero comes on for Lauriente. From what I can tell, this man has only been sat on the bench at AC Milan. It is Yacine Adli, the talented player, now belongs to us for 13 million this time around. A nice little shopping tour for us. Acerbi, I'll take you off that list. Thank you very much. And now our bench already looks much better. Do I like Basic? Do I want to keep him here? He's only 27, but he's got 55 pace. Unacceptable. Get out of here. And the final piece of the puzzle is Alex Baena, coming in from Köln right now. In real life, he plays for Villarreal. Now, this guy is going to be a great addition to the bench. Again, not necessarily super high rated, but another extremely well-rounded center midfielder. Now, I actually really look of the entire team, not just the starting 11, but also the bench. I am proud of this team because they have gone ahead and made it into the Champions League semi-finals, lost against Juventus, got into the cup and got very far, lost against Juventus, but still proud of the squad's achievements in this season. And we have barely qualified for Champions League football this time around. That one time we got so close, and now we are so far. AC Milan on 96 points. They're letting out their anger of dropping out of the Champions League against Inter just now and just beating me to the ground here. But I do believe that our team next season is definitely going to be competing for that title, because this is a very, very strong squad filled with a bunch of players that are really talented. And it's not going to take too long because we have gotten to the Champions League semi-finals and the bench has definitely helped us doing so. And I do think a Champions League semi-finalist should be capable of competing for the Serie A title. Enes Ünal, 34-5. Ferran Torres, 22-11. Lauriente, 19-14. Kefren Turam, first season, 9-10. Amazing work from him there. I mean, honestly, I cannot wait to play with this team. Hopefully next season is going to be one where we can be just as successful and maybe just a smidge better. I told you guys, this could be a much better season. Barcelona beaten on penalties. AS Roma. Is that the quarters? Is that the semi-finals? It's a win. Okay, Juventus in the Champions League. 0-0 draw. Come on. Come on. Yes! Give me that cup. Yes! Let's go. All right, please tell me that we are winning the league title again. Don't be losing against Salernitana. Okay, a win against Torino. We're in the Champions League final against AC Milan. Hold on a second. Wow, that is impressive. So Juve made it to the semis, AC Milan made it to the final, and so did we. So 3 Italian sides were in the semi-finals of the Champions League. The Serie A is back again. By the way, what do you guys think Inter can do in the Champions League final? Do they stand a chance against Real Madrid or Manchester City? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. It truly would be an incredible sight to see Inter somehow beat one of those 2 teams. But our team, how have they done in league? Please tell me a treble is on the line. Is it? It is not. That one freaking loss, man. I'm telling you, that one cost us everything. Anyways, it's fine because we are in the Champions League final. The double is still on the line. Enes Ünal, 90 rated. Yes, he doesn't have pace, I know, but still, I think he's going to be great. Lauriente looks amazing. Torres looks great. Gets on 87. Thuram 88. Kessie back in the Serie A with the 90. Casale, original of the squad with the 87. Ba on an 88. Incapia looks good. Tierney looks great. And Maximiano has taken over that goalkeeper position, and the bench is looking solid as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we had 40+ goal contributions coming in, and we actually don't. A lot of players, though, have done well. Baena off the bench, 17-3. What? That is very, very impressive. I did not expect to see that at all. But I cannot wait to use this team right here against this squad of AC Milan. Rafa Leao, Kalimuendo, Bukayo Saka, De Ketelaere, Tonali, Benacer, Garcia, Krejci, Fais, Vasquez, and Maignan. Interesting. That defense doesn't scare me, but the attack does. Let's get after it.
It's time!
Finally, we are in this Champions League final that we've been working towards. Let's pick up the double. Let's make sure that this Lazio team is the one people talk about when they think about Rome. So, what can these guys do? Are they well balanced enough? Is this team good enough to compete against the likes of AC Milan, who have obviously done really well in getting here and seem to have a very, very strong attack of players that have very high potential, and De Ketelaere is one of them. I'm very surprised about how little playtime he's getting at AC Milan, while Brahim Diaz is taking that playtime away from him, by the way. But yeah, AC Milan made it to the Champions League semi-final, man. I'm very happy about that. Rafa Leao extended his contract as well. And here comes Enes, the main man, Ünal. So AC Milan, maybe they are building something for the future, and I'll be very happy about it. Oh, people are getting skilled past. Oh my god, bro. Ferran Torres just ruined the entire team. Kefren nicely positions himself there. And now the football is on. Down the wings we go. Look at this. This is incredible work from our team. Look at that. Enes, near post against Maignan. Maignan is so tough to get past, man. Lauriente's cross. Enes at the near post. Oh, man. He is a threat in the air. Yes, lovely work there. Getting the ball across to Lauriente. Lauriente sees the run of Kefren Thuram. It's a great pass. Enes this time going for the far post. Maignan cannot reach over there. This is incredible. Enes Ünal has done exactly what I expected him to do. Multiple chances for him so far, and I can't speak English for whatever reason. But look at this right here. Kefren Thuram getting involved in the attack, and Enes this time he said, you know what? If you can save the near post shot, let me try that far post. Smacks it in. Absolutely no chance for Maignan. 1-0 Lazio. Bukayo Saka. De Ketelaere. Saka again. Kalimuendo. Saka once more. How do I get this freaking ball off of this? Oh no! No, that was not supposed to happen. Oh, mate, that is so dumb. Honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm doing there. I'm giving them a penalty for absolutely no reason. Actually, oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay, buddy. Ferran Torres still looking for that cross for Kefren Thuram. This is a great freaking game. Tierney. Kessié. Tierney. Go on then, son. Try it. Oh, my God. He nearly did it. Gotta wait for options. Kefren Thuram. Enes Ünal. Enes still keeps going. Enes keeps going. Strikes it on his left onto the crossbar. And Kefren tried to get there. Twice the woodwork has been shaken by our team. Well, we're going to go into extra time. This game is very well balanced. Whoa, that turn from Rafa Leao was incredible. Keeper, thank you. There's no chance he scores this, right? It's Rafa Leao and others on this free kick. Rafa shoots. And it's the crossbar. Okay. Cross whipped in. Getson wins that for me. Now Loriente against one defender. And he can't get freaking past him. That was the opportunity to win the game. And now AC Milan have the opportunity. And what a moment for Luis Maximiano. He could be the hero. That felt like Kolo Muani against Emi Martinez in a World Cup final. Go on. Now let's make something happen. We're running forward. Loriente in a great spot. The pass is incredible. This is truly our moment. And yes, it is. Unbelievable.
We have done it.
Wow. What a moment. The save of Maximiano. The counter-attack of Loriente. This is the perfect Champions League final for a fan. If you're a fan of Lazio and you would see something like this happen late into the extra time, this would be nuts. People would go mental. And that attack and the save of the main man, Maximiano, gets us the trophy. I forgot to give an original Lazio player the captaincy, but it is fine. Kessié, the former AC Milan player, now playing for Lazio, lifts the Champions League trophy against an opponent in the final that was AC Milan. So this is the perfect storyline, guys. I'm so happy that I brought in a bunch of players who are either sat on a bench or wanting to be sold or possibly even linked to Lazio in this rebuild. I hope you guys enjoyed this one because I had tons of fun. I will catch you next time. Take care and peace.